God is beautiful. God is wonderful. And when they say, let us make man in our own image, that is, you are beautiful too. And you are wonderful. Just ask him to help you. Just ask him to reveal it to you. Don't force yourself. Don't go into depression because you are doing amazingly well. You are doing well, baby girl. You are doing well, dear Jen. Celebrate even the smallest win. Celebrate it. It helps your mindset. In our 20s, it's not all about knowing it all. It's all about learning from your experiences. It's all about learning from things that are happening. The year 20 something is actually been a long year. Yeah, is December 1st, the last month of the year 2024. Let's talk about love in our 20s. A heart-to-heart talk between us, yeah, about your struggles and on how to end this year on a grateful note. Our 20s is actually, let's see, our planting year, our planting season, when you are trying to transit into an adult, when you are trying to figure out some things, when you actually don't know, you actually don't know it all. You are trying to seek answers. It could be in your career, it could be with your relationship, it could be with anything going on. So yeah, let's have this heart-to-heart talk together. Okay, it's me, your beautiful mindset activator. So if you're new here, hi, just do it to click the subscription button and turn on your notification bell. Yeah, let's begin. Give this video thumbs up so that other persons, other 20s like me and you, will see this video. Yes, let's dive in. I actually wrote down some things I'll be talking on and about the challenges of my childhood struggles. As you can see, I actually have a special way of speaking. I speak with my tongue, and when I was growing up, I cried about it. I was like, what should I do? Is it that I am not a good child or something like that? Yeah, so I struggled a lot with talking, and that made me shy. That whenever I will stand up to talk, whenever people hear me, they will laugh at me. They'll be like, why is she talking like that? You get, it's even recently that whenever you're mentioning S, you want to make, I don't know if you get, I really don't know what to take it, but really this was a struggle for me. Yeah, whenever I'm being asked question, I'm a very intelligent girl, forget, but because of the mode of speaking and talking, I was like, okay, let me not just talk so that people will not be. I was super shy. It just affected me now because of speaking with my tongue. Until I tried to trade it with, I knew that I was special, that I'm unique. Okay, and right now I can speak to many persons without being shy or something like that. I realized that not so many persons speak like this, so I'm unique for me to be speaking like this. And actually, whenever I'm speaking, everyone keeps quiet to listen to me. Okay, so that was one very thing that I struggled with, but now I embraced it as a part of my uniqueness. And yeah, moving on. There was a time I broke my leg when I went to the hospital to get an injection because I was not fine. I was about 7 years, yeah. So growing up, I don't know if the nurse don't know how to took injection or what. I just don't know what happened. So she was like, okay, don't cry. When you don't cry, after that, I'm going to give you biscuit. So because of biscuit, I held myself. So she put the syringe, and I was like, oh my god. I held myself, and it was just as if I felt my bone cracked. And my dad was actually the one that took me to the hospital. So after that, I was like standing up, okay, let's start going. I fell down. I was like, daddy, I can't walk. He was like, what's the problem? Stand up, let's go. I was like, I can't walk. So that was just how it happened. I was not able to walk. When I went home, I cried. I'm even feeling emotional right now. I cried. I was like, so I'm not going to play again. I was even shy to come out. I was like, oh my God. I coupled with my tongue. What was all this? I was not able to work, but after going through treatments and medications, yeah, in fact, if you see me walking, you'll be like, oh, what's happening to girl? That's by the way. So, what am I trying to say is that actually, it was in this my 20s that I knew or tried to embrace that happened to me. Yeah. So it taught me patience. It's made me grateful for even the smallest things. Earlier this year, I also had a, let's say, malfunction on that, not that same leg, but I was not able to walk. So it made me reminisce on my childhood days, and it taught me patience. It taught me, that was when I received the divine healing, divine health, because divine healing and divine health is actually different. And yeah, I will talk about it. And if you want me to do so, please comment and we'll talk about it on the difference between divine healing and divine health. Yeah, I was asking God for divine health in a process whereby you are not going to be dealing on white drugs, like you're not going to be taking drugs. Just can you imagine how beautiful it is? Yeah. Throughout this year, you've not gone to the hospital. You've not taken drugs like paracetamol. When there's headache, you just bless water as communion. Or if you have communion, you take your communion. Yeah. And then you're healed. It was said in the Bible. Yeah. It was written that he has already bore our sins. He has bore our sorrows. He has bore our sicknesses. So when that happened that time, I was like, affliction cannot rise the second time. That taught me patience. That taught me tolerance. That made me more closer to God. Do you understand? You know, when you be like, daddy, is your daughter that is calling you. So how do I put this? I'm actually the second daughter, the third born of my family, and my first sister, my mom usually calls her my crush, and me, she calls me my bestie. Yeah. So that was how it is. God actually knew that this is my bestie calling me. This is my best daughter. This is my favorite daughter calling me right now. I don't know if you get. So that was how I grew. My relationship with God grew this year when it happened earlier this year, and that was actually from my childhood days. Yeah, one thing about this year 2024, on the social media now, you're seeing 20s doing a lot of things, building houses, going companies. You're like, oh God, am I different? Like, am I different? What's all this? Okay, so it's just time. This is the right time for you to sit down and list out on those things that you know. There are many things that you are grateful for. Okay, just this November that finished, I was on a 30 days challenge, 30 days Thanksgiving challenge. I listed out 30 unique things God did for me in 2024. So I actually opened door for my WhatsApp community. So some persons on WhatsApp joined me, just like accountability partners, so that you will not be able to go down. So I don't know if you're interested about we doing it this December. If you are, yeah, we can go ahead. You can actually comment below. I will see how we are going to do it. I actually realized that video editing, yeah, when I started to go back to my video, not that I feel very skilled now. I know there are still some things I need to work on. I know there are some things that I'm still missing on. Yeah, but that's by the way. But I know that I have leveled up. Okay, one thing I'm proud of this year is how much I have grown in video editing, working for clients. Yeah, I get this passion. Like now I'm shooting this video. Whenever it's time for shooting video, I feel energized. I feel happy. I feel, oh my God. In fact, my soul is being blessed. No cap. I started going back to old videos, experimenting with my new video now, and I realized that it's a process. And really, I have leveled. Though I know I'm not skilled enough, and though I know that I'm still getting there, I'm still climbing, but I'm loving the journey. Like, progress is better than the perfection. So I wrote down some things down for you about loving your 20s. Focus on self-love, gratitude, and the beauty of growing through struggles. Rather than complaining, list down things you are grateful for. Loving your 20s isn't about having everything figured out. It's about embracing the highs, the lows, and the lessons. For me, it's been about being kind to myself and celebrating even the smallest wins. Like, I don't know if that was something God taught me this year, because even just an email, like I wrote an email to a big personality, or I wrote on an email for a job, video editing, looking for clients and thereabout, and I got a response to that email, because it is not easy. You see me jubilating, you see me celebrating. Oh wow, she replied, they replied. Celebrate even the smallest win, celebrate it. It helps your mindset. In our 20s, it's not all about knowing it all. It's all about learning from your experiences. It's all about learning from things that are happening. Discuss the importance of reflection and gratitude, especially at this end of the year. As we close out the year, try shutting off social media for a bit. Sit down and write a list of things you are grateful for, things you've grown past or accomplished. You will realize how much you have evolved. Dear 20 something, very important. Don't force relationship. Don't go about involving yourself in toxic relationship. Things are happening on this online space. You see fellow business partners bashing. You see all these controversies going on online. You see people bullshitting many persons on the internet. What did they even call it again? Somebody bringing up a person that is doing well just to tame the person's name bad and everything. So take it at a time. Don't force relationship. Don't try to stand in. You're not in any competition with anyone. You're just in a competition of bettering yourself every day. So whether friendship or romantic ones, take it one step at a time. The right connections will always find their way to. Your 20s are messy, they are beautiful and uniquely yours. Embrace every moment, keep growing, and remember, you are doing better than you think. I actually want to know your thoughts on what you are struggling with or what you are thankful for this year 2024. Even the insignificant words. Okay, let me just quickly share this testimony. Just one, because I have a lot of testimony. That happened last year, 2023, as I published on KDP, and last year I lost my account around November. I don't know, December. Yeah, December, around December 1st or 2nd. My local church, we had talked about Thanksgiving. Our pastor's wife, she talked about Thanksgiving. Just thank God. These are things that you are grateful for the year 2023. And thank God for everything. So that was what I did. I got the tea cover notes. I sat down. I wrote more than 50. I was just writing. So down to the insignificant one, down to God, thank you, I did not break my leg. It was there. I wrote down many things, and yeah, after that, then I have published about 3 books on my account. Sorry, I opened an account and published 3 books. Yeah, and after thanking God, there are many things to this KDP something, but yeah, that's not what we are in, just a testimony. So I tried going back. Okay, I did not check my dashboard, because if you're a publisher here, comment like checking dashboard, refreshing dashboard is just like our hobby. So I was just refreshing my dashboard. But after I was just engrossed throughout that week, like from that Sunday to the other Sunday, I was engrossed in thanking God. Every morning I'm thanking God. I'm just saying, God, thank you for everything. I just love you. I thank God wholeheartedly, like every day. So through that 7 days, it was on a Saturday morning, I decided to refresh my dashboard. And guys, I made what was bigger than what I lost in the former account. Yeah, yeah. So God is beautiful. God is wonderful. And when they say let us make man in our own image. That is, you are beautiful too, and you are wonderful. Just ask him to help you. Just ask him to reveal it to you. Don't force yourself. Don't go into depression because you are doing amazingly well. You are doing well, baby girl. You are doing well, dear Jen. Yeah, so that is all what I have for you. And I just decided to come up and tell you this because I know it is going to help you. Let me know in the comment box on how this video is going to help you and on how you are going to see the video. Give this video a thumbs up. Let other persons see it. Let other dear 20s see it. Yeah, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because why not? Let other person see it. To my next video, keep living your life beautifully. I remain your beautiful mindset activator. Cheers.